Smile on Jack Napier backstage here at the Premier Cup. One of the biggest talked about matches tonight features this man, Jackie the Jet Lee. Jackie, you are riding a wave of success not seen here since Kenny Omega, who happens to be your opponent tonight. How are you going to handle this?
You know, it's a tough challenge, and I'm ready for it. Everyone I've been facing have been stepping stones, and the ultimate goal is to beat him anyway. And it's just a nice test during this tournament.
There you have it. Tonight, Kenny Omega, Jackie Lee, Premier Cup. Back to ringside.
Thank you, Smilin' Jack Napier, and welcome to the 2013 PCW Premier Cup. I'm Mike Arnott, alongside Matt Critic, and we are anxiously awaiting our first round opening contest as Jackie the Jet Lee takes on the most sought-after talent in wrestling today, Kenny Omega.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I am the Matt Critic, and for the next 4 weeks here on Primo's on Shaw TV, you are going to get the best of the best in independent wrestling. This week, we have Kenny Omega taking on Jackie Lee. Also, we have Priceless Chad Tatum and James Beaver later in the night.
That's right, 2 first-round contests here in the 2013 Premier Cup. Priceless Chad Tatum will be making his return to PCW after a lengthy absence, but right now, we're awaiting the one and the only Kenny Omega.
Kenny Omega, the most world-renowned star here in PCW, here on Shaw TV, or anywhere in the world. Kenny Omega has got to be one of the best in the best. He's got moves like no other, and he has got a following like no other.
That's right, Kenny Omega, he is the only 5-time heavyweight champion in PCW history. And when you talk about him being one of the most sought-after talents in the world of professional wrestling today, all you have to do is hearken back to the time when Kenny Omega had a match of the year contest with a 9-year-old girl.
That's absolutely right, and it's not hard to have a 10-year like Kenny Omega does here in PCW, winning all the championships that he's won here in PCW for the length of time he's been here again in PCW. Got to give some of the other guys credit. Only a couple of years in the business, most of the new guys here on the roster. Jackie Lee is probably one of the best of the best here in Manitoba, here in Canada, anywhere really in independent wrestling, just as bad as Kenny Omega.
Well, Jackie the Jet Lee, we saw a few weeks ago Jackie Lee take on Scott Justice in one of the best matches that we've seen here to date on Primo's Wrestling Canada. And of course, these two men, Kenny Omega and Jackie Lee, are no stranger to one another. They both used to be a part of one of the most dominant factions in PCW history, The Experience.
Kenny Omega taking it to Jackie Lee now. Jackie Lee does not seem to have any position to reverse this. I guess he's just going to have to either submit or wait for Kenny to get tired.
Well, Kenny Omega, he's not one to get tired. He's been doing this for many years. He's a PCW original, and it's going to take a lot to tire out a man like Kenny Omega.
Well, I didn't think he'd physically get tired, just tired of doing that same move, because it's only going to take so much toll on Jackie Lee. Kenny Omega starting a little bit of a different offense here with some brute force kicks and punches to the side of Jackie Lee.
Kenny Omega, of course, known for being one of the most technically proficient wrestlers in the business today, and as of late, it seems that he's been really showing an aggressive streak. That mean streak is really coming out in Kenny Omega.
Kenny Omega has quite a bit of a mean streak as of late, Mike Arnott, and it doesn't stop him from his comedic entrance or his comedic acts or facial expressions toward the fans, and I believe that's what they like. No matter if he's in a bad mood, a good mood, or if he's in no mood at all, the fans are still 100% behind Kenny Omega.
And of course, fans of the Street Fighter video game series.
Gotta cut you off right here, Mike Arnott. What's Jackie Lee gonna do? Suicide dive to the outside. Sorry about that, Mike. What were you saying about the Street Fighter series?
Beautiful move there by Jackie Lee. And of course, fans of the Street Fighter video game series will recognize one of Kenny Omega's signature moves stolen from that game, the Hadouken.
That's right, Kenny Omega has been performing the Hadouken, one of the only men to perform it in professional wrestling for many years now. And I believe Kenny Omega was the originator of adding the anime experience to his move roster.
Absolutely, Kenny Omega is an innovator. And you're seeing right now, you are seeing the innovative style. Beautiful, beautiful leapfrog bulldog by Kenny Omega. That could be it right here.
Now, was Kenny Omega supposed to connect on Jackie Lee with the leg, or does he use the hand all the time in that maneuver, Mike?
I don't know, and I don't think it matters because it was effective either way.
Jackie Lee, not much on the offense here since that suicide dive. He might have cracked his head. He might have done anything to stop his own momentum here in this contest. I don't know if Kenny Omega should end it now or just toy with Jackie for a while.
Well, Jackie Lee, he started off strong, and maybe he's paying for it right now. Maybe he blew his load a little too soon, so to speak.
Maybe we spoke too soon. Coming back, Jackie Lee. Kenny Omega looks pretty intense at Jackie Lee's offense. He doesn't seem to be having fun right now.
I think Kenny Omega has fun every time he's in there. As long as he's hurting somebody and inflicting damage on his opponent, he's having fun. And that's what he's doing to Jackie Lee right now.
Amazing steamroll from Kenny Omega into a huge moonsault. But only a 2 count. Jackie Lee not going to get pinned that way. Referee Shane McLovin just counted 2.
Jackie Lee, he's showing a lot of intestinal fortitude right now. He's pulling out everything that he has to try to defeat Kenny Omega. Everybody wants to advance in this tournament and go on to the final round of the 2013 Premier Cup. That's what this is all about.
That's right, this tournament will be happening every week here on the program for the next 4 weeks. Coming up in the next few weeks, you're going to see returns, like we said earlier, Chad Tatum, Mike Angels. He'll be returning here to PCW. He's had a lengthy absence as well. As always, we will see the Outlaw Adam Knight. And from Alberta, Massive Damage. He'll be here on the program over the next few weeks.
We're seeing a lot of new faces here on Primo's Wrestling on Shaw TV. It's an exciting time. It's the summer of Premier.
I don't think I've been this excited to see the action here on Primo's since, of course, the big Comic-Con series, which featured the best of 5 between Scott Justice and Jackie Lee. Some of the best wrestling I've seen on TV anywhere ever.
Well, that's what we're bringing you here on Primo's Wrestling every single week on Shaw TV. We're bringing you the absolute best wrestling from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. That's what it's all about. And Jackie Lee is taking it to Kenny Omega right now.
I think tonight all we're bringing you here is 2 counts and an intense look in Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega is and always has been the idol of Jackie the Jet Lee. He's been his favorite wrestler for about 10 years. It's got to mean something huge to be in here against one of your idols in a tournament such as this. The Premier Cup, it would be huge for Jackie Lee to win this match, never mind win the whole cup.
Oh, absolutely. Jackie Lee, you can tell he wants the respect of Kenny Omega more than anything. And that's not only is this match about advancing in the Premier Cup, but it is about respect. And Jackie Lee is trying to gain the respect of Kenny Omega in this match.
As we saw at the beginning, he got the handshake from Jackie Lee. I believe that's mutual respect, but will he continue to keep that respect after this contest is over?
Well, I think he's proving right now that he can go toe-to-toe with Kenny Omega. He can go toe-to-toe with the best in the world, and that's saying something about Jackie the Jet Lee.
Kenny Omega swatting off Jackie Lee's offense into a huge dragon suplex. That looks like he's out on his feet. And I think Kenny Omega is setting up here for the Hadouken.
We mentioned this earlier, one of the most innovative moves in wrestling today, the Hadouken. That could be it for Jackie Lee.
That was innovative right to the face. Right to the face. And here comes another one of Kenny Omega's signature maneuvers. But it looks like Jackie Lee rolls out of it. 1, 2. No, just a 2 count. I thought that was 3, Mike.
Unbelievable, almost an upset there from Jackie Lee. Right now, he looks like he's out on his feet. Kenny Omega can finish him off any time right now.
What's he gonna do here? Into a beautiful German suplex.
Gets the bridge and the pin. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenny Omega is the first man to advance to the final round of the Premier Cup tournament.
Mike or not, we're going to watch a replay of that maneuver. It was just so spectacular. We've got to watch a replay here. Look at how he does this. Throws him, holds him, just holds him there, right on his head. Beautiful bridging combination. 2, 3, and that's how